Welcome back all. So let's go ahead and begin testing. For our testing purposes, we will change this to 500 so that it's a lot faster. Next up, we will... I seem to have made an error. Yeah, this is like 30 seconds, just so you know. I seem to have made an error, and it's in send mail. And you see there was a space here. I couldn't figure out, it was giving me error code, so there was a problem there. So just, remove the space. That's it. Now press Control S and build. So this yellow circle, don't run it yet, just build it. That's all you need to do. Excellent. Now that you have done that, you can go ahead and minimize code blocks. We're not going to need it. We can minimize all windows if you want. I'm going to do it for myself anyway. Okay. There are a lot of them. A lot more. Some of the log files have remained open, but oh well, no big deal. So we will only need this. Basically, you know where you have saved your project, it's users, your username documents, that's where I've placed it. Keylogger, you go into bin, you go into debug, and you have an exit file here. Now, on my other machine over here, I have an email opened up, the one that is supposed to receive these messages. And you have to do something with it, basically just enable it to be able to receive emails like this. You type in Google less secure apps. Just type in Google less secure apps. Pretty much open up the first link that comes. Scroll down, click on less secure app section. You need to be logged into your Gmail account. You can click on access for less secure apps, turn on. That's it. Give it 10 minutes after you've clicked on it. There's no need to give it 10 minutes, but just to be sure, give it 10 minutes to make sure that Google updates your settings. Okay then. So first thing that you will notice is that there will be no window that pops when I start the keylogger. And I can actually, let's just start it. There will be no window. 3, 2, 1. There you go. It creates the debugging file here, but that's for now, the debugging. It's going to be removed later on. Actually, you can remove it yourselves from the code. It's not a big deal, really. But it's good now for these initial stages. For the version 1, it's good to have as much as debugging info as possible. So, let me just go ahead and try to minimize this a little bit. And open up Notepad. Open it up. And let's start writing, I don't know, password, tra-la-la-la-la, ha-ha-ha-ha-ha. And let's go ahead and have fun with these, with numbers. It's going to record numbers, but let's go ahead and use these special characters. And let's see how, just want to show you that it actually records the special chars as well. Okay. There we go. I've typed in a lot of them. And as you can see, an email has arrived. I have received an email, but wait for it. We don't want this to be the only email that we receive. So, it doesn't really matter, actually. Just take a look at it. It actually won't send any more emails because I'm not going to do anything. I don't think that it will, because there is nothing to send. But look at this. So, let's just go ahead and copy this to... I know that you cannot see it now, but let's just go ahead and copy it to... This is the encrypted file down below, by the way. Utter junk. So if I click on download here, save file. Wait, let me just bring this virtual machine over like this. And if I go ahead and click here and open it up, you will see that this is like, no, you're not going to be able to read through this. So cancel. And we are going to need to open... Lord, like... Don't actually need to download anything. Just want to show that you cannot actually open it because it's encrypted. But if I just copy this section, and if I copy it here, paste, there you go. Okay, so it basically this is what we have created for ourselves. It says, "Hi, this file has been attached to this email for testing. Enjoy." And then it says NOTEPAS backspace D enter. PASSWORD enter. But when I press enter, never mind that it prints enter, it actually goes into a new line. And then you can say, you see it says PASS word, so password. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, and just check out the characters down below. They might seem a little bit strange to you, but based upon these, you can actually conclude exactly which keyboard keys have been pressed without any problems of whatsoever. Yep, so yeah, based upon these, you can take a look at the key map and you can immediately know which keys have been pressed. I mean, perhaps D3 is not the character that you can recognize, but it says right shift and then D1. Do you know which key is this? That's shift 1. So you press shift 1. D2 is shift 2, and so on and so forth. So it's gonna take some getting used to for you to be able to read this. But think of the bright sides. You get to record all the special characters. You get to record all the keystrokes. Everything is in there. And without any problems of whatsoever, you can record it. And here, there is a next one. It just keeps on coming. There is nothing in it, of course. Well, maybe something down below. It doesn't really matter. But keep in mind that the timing is... Well, even though we've set it to 30 seconds, it will send a mail every 30 seconds, but it will... The email service providers do not provide you with emails instantaneously, in spite of what they might say. It takes a while for the email to go through the spam filters and through their scanners and etc. So it's going to take a while. If you're wondering, this is the here you will have the unencrypted version of the text, and the file will be encrypted version of the text, for which you will have a decryption file, which I will also explain how you will create it and decrypt it. It's a very simple file, no big deal there. We'll reuse some of the code that we have, basically just copy pasted. But in any case, this is encrypted, and for the time being, for the purpose of debugging, you will be receiving emails like this. But in version 2, we will actually remove this, and you will only have the encrypted file to deal with. At the end of this day, at the end of this chapter, at the end of this night, I bid thee farewell, and I shall see you. I will do one more video later on with the decryption file. Once that is done, I will show you the decryption file, or I'll just leave a link to it or something like that, because it's really simple. But I am going to go ahead and proceed on to version 2, and hopefully it will bring even more and more of these awesome features. Please suggest as many as you can. Whatever you can think of, suggest it. I can't promise that it will be delivered, but I'll see what I can do about it. That's the best I can do. I'll see what I can do about it. But feel free, please, to suggest as many features as you can. I bid you all farewell, and I hope that you have learned something from this course, that you have seen how this is made, and please give me your feedback. I enjoy it very much either way. Bid you farewell.